Alright, so I am trying out doing a video on my phone using this little weird selfie pole so that I can, because my computer's horrible and doesn't take very good videos, so I'm going to do a tutorial today on just how I apply my pigment eyeshadow and how I put on my Unique mascara. So I'll start with the pigments using the Sexy Shimmer, which is a nice, pretty kind of ivory color, I guess you'd call it. And a little teacup here with water because I like to get it wet. So I take my brush. This is the liner shader brush, and I use it for my brow area. And I go ahead and I dip it in a little bit of water. Get a little bit of pigment on there. And apply it. The brow area, a little bit on my lid too. So it makes a nice highlight color. And then I put a little bit in the corner of my eye. A little bit right there under my eye too. Looks nice. Kind of opens up my eyes when I do that. Wet again. Do the side. Really doesn't take much. This stuff goes a long way, which is nice. And I love mineral pigments. I used to have some mineral pigments from California that my aunt and uncle had gotten me for my birthday one year, and I absolutely love them, and they lasted me forever because mineral pigments, you really just need a little tiny bit. So you know, for these are $12.50, and they, you know, considering they last you a long time, it's really worth it. You know. Now I'm going to take my deluxe brush and do my lid. So again, put a little bit of water on there because that really makes the color pop when it's wet, and I love that. You can do it dry too, it creates a lighter look, but the wet really gives you a nice high definition metallic sheen. It just looks beautiful. In the little area, I like to give myself a little bit of a cat eye there. The other side here. There we go. Nice little cat eye. Alright. So you can see that in the morning light. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara. That's usually all I do most days. Some days I just don't bother with foundation because I like to let my skin breathe. And I'm still waiting on my Unique foundation in the mail. And I don't like using my old foundation. It's this stuff, it's theater makeup. It's Maron theater makeup. It's really cakey. It has gluten in it. And it kind of irritates my skin, and it's one of the reasons I switched to Unique, because a lot of their products don't have gluten in them, like their pigments and their mascara are gluten-free, and they don't make my eyes itch. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying the mascara. We have the transplanting gel, which looks just like mascara. Got a nice hourglass shape there. It's black. You could wear it by itself. Sometimes I've done that because it looks just like mascara. And here, let me show you first the fibers before I go ahead and do this. Fibers, little tiny green tea fibers. They're very gentle. If you get some in your eye, they just, you blot them out real easily, or wait, you know, get them in your tear duct and just brush them out. They're not irritating. Some get on your cheeks, you just brush them off. They're very, very gentle. They're made with green tea leaves. So I'm going to go ahead. I usually do one eye at a time. I apply the transplanting gel. Nice, thin, and wet gel. It's not thick and clumpy. So it's very nice because it keeps your eyelashes nice and separated. A little bit on the top and bottom. Okay. You can even do your bottom lashes too. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing because I'm looking in my mirror, but alright, now I'm going to go ahead and put some of the fibers on. You don't have to put them on too heavy. You can if you want more volume, like if you want your lashes to look thicker. But you can also just tip the end of your lashes too. Give them some length. Over the top a little bit. Okay, get them on the bottom and just brush them away. And the mascara comes off very easily with either a little bit of water and cleanser, or you can take a little bit of oil. I'll show you what I use to get rid of little blemishes, little screw ups when I get it, up here. Then you put on another coat of this transplanting gel to seal in those fibers. You can choose to let the first coat of gel and fibers dry before you put on the last coat of gel. That way you don't brush off any fibers, but I usually just go ahead and put the gel on right away. I find that it doesn't take off too many of the fibers. And then I have this awesome lash comb so that, if your eyelashes do stick together a little bit, you can go in and with that fine tooth comb and just separate them out. Let me get closer in here. Mirror. There we go. Actually, sometimes, if I've already got the pigments on my lashes, I mean on my eyebrow area here, I can just kind of wipe it off and put a little bit more pigment over. So there's one eye. Go ahead and do the other one. You can see one eye without, one eye with. Alright, my girls are fighting over their cereal, so I'll probably have to cut this tutorial short because they're about to come upstairs and tell me what they're fighting about. You know how that goes. So, wanted to play a game. Come on upstairs, honey. Tell me what's going on. You wanted to be a doggy? Oh, sweetie.
I think I should have a new big sister.
Oh, sweetie. Don't say that. You know what? All sisters fight. And you just gotta use your words and talk to each other about it, okay? And sometimes, you guys don't want to play the same games with each other. And that's okay. You don't have to. Well, I think I'm going to sign off for now. But there we go. It's pretty much finished. I'll just touch it up, wipe off the blemishes with a little bit of oil.
Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
Oh, they apologized. It's so sweet.
Anyway,
I use this Camellia eye cream, which is by Mascara. She has a company called Wise Way Herbals, and I love it.
Ew!
It's wonderful, and it smells good too. I love it. But anyway, I just put a little bit on. Then I'll take like a Q-tip or a piece of, or even just my finger, and it helps wipe off because it's a nice oil and it feels great on your skin. So that gets rid of the blemishes. Put a little bit more of that sexy shimmer on the top. And I'm ready to go to work. Alright, these are my Manic Mascara Mondays, and I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.